Step right up, let's take the dive. Crypto world is coming alive. From XRP to the blockchain beat. Join the crew, we're pioneers meet. Got builders, dreamers, paving the way. Multichain vibes, we're here to stay. Wanna know? Don't wait, let's go. Dip a toe, join the Web3 flow. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the ledger to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. It's a crypto dance. Faces of crypto, stories we share. Early adopters, they're everywhere. From XRP to the Web3 wave. Bold moves, only we're here to pave. Melissa and Simon, they light the way. Every week it's a crypto play. Wanna know? Don't wait, let's go. Dip a toe, join the Web3 flow. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the ledger to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. Let's crypto dance. No advice, just a spark to ignite. Do your research, keep your vision tight. Community strong, we're building the way. Dip a toe show, here to stay. Take a step, explore the scene. Dip a toe, show, living the dream. From the ledger to the stars we climb. Crypto's future, it's our time. Dip a toe, yeah, take that chance. Join the vibe, let's crypto dance. Don't take a chance, don't be shy. Crypto's calling, we're reaching the sky. Join the movement, come take a look. Web3's rising, the world's been shook. Ooh.
The world's been shook. Ooh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Uh,
whoa.
wait till people hear that one, that version of the song. Huh?
It's a good one. How are
How
you?
you doing? I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's Dip a Toe Wednesday. Let's go.
Let's do it. So
I've been playing around with animations and whatnot and having some fun lately.
you've been doodling in the digital world, have you?
Yeah, I have. Actually, I should show you just because
Show
I think
me.
it's funny as hell. And let's see if it actually works. I'll share the audio. This little sucker here. I did. Hold on. Let me go back. I've been working on new token guy creation, and I don't think it's gonna play because I muted the tab. But anyway, you get the gist. My little token guy, he's getting ready.
You know,
to
he
go.
looks pretty Pixar. Not gonna
Does
lie,
he?
he looks pretty yeah, he does. He looks pretty Pixar. Straight up.
This is created from a real toe, though. By the way, so he actually looks more like a real toe than the original token guy that I created.
Is it the pinky?
So.
Is it the pinky toe?
It's the big fat toe. It's the big,
fat toe.
toe.
Well, now? Okay, let's just go off the rails first, so that way we don't do it later.
Yeah.
Whose toe is it?
I will not tell you whose toe it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. So there's a unsigned,
information.
unspoken. What's that?
It's privileged information.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's an unmentioned NDA. Got it.
Right. Who do we got? 17. Good old number 17. We got 17 people in here. Welcome to Dip a Toe Show. Guys, if you are liking the content, please be sure that you're following our show on YouTube, Rumble, imutv.tv, Facebook, X, all the places. I was hoping that we would flip a number last night or on Monday, but we still need one to flip it. So any of you who are not following us on YouTube at Dipito, please go over there and give us a follow. Help us flip the digit tonight. Let's do it. Who do we got in here tonight, Simon?
Great people, wonderful people. The Dipito crowd. Sorry, I was totally getting some other things set up on the back end. We got the Mrs. Says Crypto is in the house tonight. Mr. Zam is always in the house, and us love Mr. Zam. Java Chillin's in the house tonight as well. Gosh, man, the mouse is not working today. Corn's in the house tonight. Jay Henry definitely in the house tonight as well. The contest winner chicken dinner. We should really add up how many
Susan
rogue.
Roblin.
Yeah, how many she's actually won. That way we can keep a record. Of course, we got the beautiful William is in the house tonight. Love you, brother. XR Papa's in the house tonight, and StreamYard is in the house tonight as well.
Really? StreamYard. Really?
I don't know what it's doing in the comment section up there, but there it is. But you know what, StreamYard, thank you for stopping by.
We were talking about you today, StreamYard. We were saying
we were.
Yeah, let's
come on, have a half price deal like forever.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So it's been a great start to the week so far. Hey, Ledger below, what is up? I will say we have quite an awesome show packed tonight, jam-packed. We're going to have a deep dive into the LadyCafe ecosystem and their hot new merch collaboration collection. For those of you who don't know, LadyCafe is a vibrant dual chain NFT marketplace on XRP Ledger and Solana, where digital art meets real world utility. From seamless minting and cross-chain bridging to staking, music and video NFTs, real-world assets, and charity-built-in features. It's a true community-first platform that's growing fast. I've been watching these guys it's been well over a year now. I want to say it's going on 2 years, kind of watching Lady Dev move. I first met her in a Steak and Bake in Mr. Zam's space. She's really good friends with them. And we had her on the show quite a while ago talking about her charity workings that she does and with her NFT projects and paying back, paying it forward and helping that are in need. And so that's how I really got to know her to begin with. And of course, they have the Lady Bot and all these other things that they've been building. And for the longest time, I didn't really realize that her partner, Click, who is now her husband, Click, is a developer. And he is kind of like the magic behind Lady Dev. So what a wonderful thing to have a soulmate, teammate, together working towards the same dream. Most of us folks that are in the digital asset space would give our eye teeth to have that arranged, right? Somebody else that is as passionate about this space as we are. So that can only paint a successful picture in my mind. And then, of course, they have Bullish Christie that is just by their side and helping them build things out and refine everything. So he'll be joining Lady Dev tonight as well. But yeah, really excited to have both of them. I do have a couple little I have a couple introductions for both of them as well. But I really want to encourage everybody, if you are watching this, you might want to share this out with your family and friends. See what people are building. This is a cross chain. So it's not just XRP Ledger. And there's more and more people that are out there building on multiple chains, which I think is the future. So super excited about that. But in any event, I want to introduce the two guests. We have Lady Dev, as I said, coming on. She is the CEO and lead builder of LadyCafe.io. She's the driving force behind the platform, actively developing collections like LadyBot, Resurrection, and many others. As the creator of Lady and the visionary building a dual chain NFT marketplace on XRP and Solana, Lady Dev has been hands-on with everything from minting tools and cross-chain features to real-world asset collections. She's known in the community for her love and code approach and for pushing innovative features that connect digital art with real utility. And joining her is our friend Bullish Chris T, the CMO of Lady Cafe. Chris has been instrumental in the rapid growth of their platform, helping the team hit major milestones like 1,000 mints in just 2.5 weeks after launch. He's deeply involved in community building, cross-chain pollination between XRP Ledger and Solana, and driving awareness for Lady K's unique features and collections. So without further ado, Simon, how about you bring these two in here?
I would love to.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Dip a Toe Show. How are you doing this evening?
Doing good. Doing good. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at.
And good night.
Hello, Lady Dev.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Doing great. I'm doing great. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm doing great, but I'm telling you, I'm doing great. Like the inside is a luminesce. The outside is dark and dreary right now, but that's okay. How are you guys doing? Like,
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
All things considered, I'm doing great.
I love it. Love it. A real answer on a real show. Weird. I like it.
Yeah, right. Well, I can tell you guys, we have quite a few people. There's 32 people in here right now, giving you guys shout outs and love already. I can only imagine that the chat is going to be even more lively as the show goes on. But for those of the audience that don't know who you are, I would like you guys to tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and how and when did you get into crypto, and did you have a eureka moment? I know that's like 3 questions, but you can fit it all in like one little segment. And we'll start with ladies first with Lady Dev. Tell us a little bit about yourself, lady.
Oh boy. Okay. So I got into crypto about 7 years ago, and it's crazy how I got into crypto because it was not a good experience the first go, because Click decided, he was like, oh, look, I'm going to buy this token. And he buys this token, and he doesn't just buy a tiny bit like normal people. He puts thousands of dollars into this one token. Chris is laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. And he literally, okay, so we're on, and he's on Telegram, for the first time using it. And he's listening and watching this dev, like on video chat, in, really active,
no.
which looks great.
Oh no!
So he puts thousands of dollars into it, and
wow.
The dev is on video like I am right now, and as I'm talking to you, he is rugging the project, like
man,
over $1 million. And all I could do was laugh. All I could do was laugh at Click, because I was like, I told you to sell. Like, I told you to get out. But that was the moment I was like, I need to do this, and I need to teach you the better way of not getting wrecked. And at that moment, that was it. Click started teaching me everything I needed to know about crypto, and eventually I was like, I don't want to get rugged anymore. So then we started building ourselves about 5 years ago, and that's how we got into crypto, and how Lady Dev started.
I think there's so many people that have those kind of stories, and it's kind of like the new people coming in have the benefit of the community that we have built, right? But we didn't have that when we got in. So it was kind of like when they say it was the wild, wild west, right? It kind of was. You didn't really know, because you don't know what you don't know. But now there's been so many things that have happened. We can spot these types of things. There's folks like yourself trying to build things that is in a more secure type of environment and that sort of thing. But But sometimes, like many of us have, we lick our wounds and we move on. We push forward.
Speaking of wounds, have you DCA'd your theta yet? Have you done that yet? I mean, like, it's really down there. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
I'm waiting for. I hear that there's going to be a bigger drop, so I'm waiting for that bigger drop to come in. Actually, no, I literally have not. Listen, guys, do not do as I do. Do as I say. Like as what the parents said.
Not financial advice.
When there's an opportunity presented in front of you to lower your dollar cost average price, you should probably get on that as soon as the opportunity arises. And I have not walked the walk on that one, Simon. And thank you for bringing that up every show.
Just trying to be a good friend. Good friends show tough love when tough love is needed to be there.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Bullish Chris, please tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into crypto, how long you've been here, and did you have an aha moment yourself?
I did have an aha moment, and like so many others out there, I let my family and friends talk me out of it. So I found Bitcoin back in 2010, and I'm telling everybody, hey, this is going to be the way. This is the money. Everybody's telling me, dude, you're going to get scammed. You're going to get scammed. And yes, I listened to everybody, walked away, stopped looking at crypto. Let's fast forward to about 2021. I get onto this YouTube channel with this guy, CKJ Bullzilla.
Yeah.
Start watching him. And that's where I meet Team Green and I meet Mr. Zam, and we become real good friends. And they kind of showed me the way of XRP. Bullzilla is a hidden gem hunter. So we had found a lot of hidden gems here and there. And we made a little bit of money, but most of all, I made some really good friendships with some people on that channel. Two of them being Mr. Zam, Steak and Bake. And here we are today. I mean, I got into XRP, and that is the main coin that I've been in. You can say I'm an XRP maxi. Now with Lady Chain coming out and Lady Dev and meeting this team, I'm expanding my horizons a lot. But yeah, you could say I've been an XRP maxi since 2021. And that's about where I'm at right now.
Do you see the iron? It's not irony. What's the word I want? Melissa, correct me. You're the word guru, aside from my other word guru. So I'm seeing something here, Chris, in your experience. Okay.
Let me know what's up.
Okay, I'm seeing something here. Okay, so you're looking at Bitcoin 2010. You see this is a huge opportunity.
I saw huge potential, and I let people talk me out.
And, well, hold on a second now. I mean, maybe your friends and family actually did you a solid in a way. Okay, in a way. They told you that it's a scam. Now, you were just thinking, whatever, the whole thing's a scam. Maybe they were just implying universally, hey, Bitcoin's a scam. They're like, don't get that coin. Wait
it's
for
the beta
coins.
test coin. Don't get it.
Maybe that was it. Because later, XRP Max, you're like, oh, well, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't get into Bitcoin then. But from a price perspective, sure, why not? Yeah. But still, I'm just seeing something there. Your friends might have saved you some heartache back in the day.
I don't know.
And now you're XRP all the way.
Here's what I will say.
I'm cracking jokes here. Jokes.
I know. I will say this, though. There are a lot of people, a lot of our family and friends, they think we're nuts. They have distracted us or just tried to deter us from what we know. Yet none of them have bothered to look into it for themselves, to do their own research, to actually have a solid reasoning behind their words. And so, the one thing that I've learned about this while being in this space and the skill is trusting myself. Trusting myself of what I know, following my gut instinct. And you know what, guys? Our gut instincts are generally right most of the time, right? Yep. We're going to make mistakes, but then we own them. And you know what, Chris? I got kind of bullied into selling XRP. when I first found it, I was led to it. I had the gut instinct. I bought it, and all my Bitcoin friends told me that's a banker's coin. You're going against us, and blah 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 blah. And so then I thought, and I was like, oh man. So I sold it, and it was at a time when XRP was running up, right? And so then about a day later, I said to myself, no, I was led to this. I'm going to buy that. I lost like 1,800 coins in the process because I second guessed myself, right? So, but I mean, we all have to learn these kind of life lessons. And even though we know them, we can help these people, they're still going to have to go through theirs too. So the good news is, guys, right now is the time to do your own research and follow your own gut. Oh, we love you too, Sing for Jesus. I do want to shout out, you guys got a lot of people pulling in here.
I will tell you this. Hey, back when I found Bitcoin, I was not in a good financial spot. Being young, being dumb. Yeah. I mean, I could have put a lot of money into it and lost my seed phrase, lost the weight of the wallet, and just been mad about watching that wallet now, what it could be worth. I mean, I probably could have done myself mental damage, you know. Where's my seed phrase?
I don't know.
Don't be like Click and not wallet.
Oh man, he told me about one of his wallets.
That was a lot of way back when ETH was like 50 cents.
Oh boy. Ooh.
He bought about $3,000 of ETH at 50 cents, and he did not save the password, like the seed phrase at all, and it got returned because he was trying to do the DAO thingy. And nope. It's gone. It's all in blockchain. It shows his name and everything, but he has no access to it.
He'll forevermore have that legacy on the blockchain. His name's there. Anyway, right?
Well, I mean, he has a bot running to try to crack the seed phrase, but it's been running for years now and still nothing. But he's hopeful.
Never know. Were you gonna say something more, Chris?
No.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to shout out the extra the folks that came in here. We got Mr. Corn in the house, Jay Henry, Java Chillins dropping in, Mr. Zam, of course, somewhere in time. Who else? The Ledger below. Sanaj is in the house. Verg's son is here. Clay Howerton, Nerdy X, our friend Nerdy, Kita's Brew. Who else we got in here? I thought I saw one other person. It's Mr. Stone. Coffee and Crypto with Stone, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Monday through Friday on X. And everyone's giving you guys a shout out. DCA Dave, Go on Rogue, and Miss Connie. Connie is in the house as well. Yeah, packed house, guys. They're loving it. They're loving it. Thunderbird World Media. Welcome, you guys. So I would like to know, you kind of touched on this a little bit, but I want to dive in a little bit more into the inspiration behind LadyCafe. And for those of you who don't know, the website is ladycafe.io. You can go and check it out. But what inspired you and kind of like the vision, because these things are not built overnight, right? This had to take you some time to think it up, what you wanted, what was missing that you wanted, and the reason that you built it.
That's a tough one, because the way it started is so crazy and terrible. It started out as Click and I were hired as developers to build the cafe for another project. And what had happened was he woke up one day when the bills came due, like when they all started to like need, to be paid so that we could start beta testing and start using the cafe so that we could get it out there, was he didn't want to pay it. So he ended up running with every dollar that the project had made, including everything from the token. And Chris messages me, never spoke to the guy, been in lots of spaces with him, but never physically one-on-one spoke with him like that. He messages me. I wake up in a panic and I'm like, oh my God. And so I go and check the NFT wallet and everything, because at this point we're like we were ready to start beta testing and get it going to audit at that moment. And it was just all gone. So for about, I don't know, what was it, 72 hours a week or so, I took the brunt of everything. I was like, I don't even care. I'm strong. I can take it. Like, I don't care. But what I wanted to do, I was like, screw it. I'll take it. I'll rebrand it, put it on Lady, which was originally only a charity project. And so I was like, okay, so we're going to put it on Lady. We'll rebrand everything. Chris came in. We ended up adding a whole ton of features, and we ended up sending it off to audit. And instead of doing one audit, we did 3. And then we were finally able to launch, and it, like, the feeling of being able to launch after everything that had happened was just absolutely amazing. But that was how we started. But
so her version's a little bit different than mine.
Well, he
was
was an investor and then part of the team. So like he shifted.
Yeah,
you know, he had to have like that mind shift.
So like she said, I had probably talked to Lady Dev in maybe 2 spaces, and not even talking to her, like in the same space.
Yeah, see,
but not talking. And at this time, I'm pretty well invested in Brian's project. I liked what he was doing. I liked, without doing research, in hindsight, if I would have done the right research, I wouldn't have touched the project. After I researched becoming a team member, I realized that he went the entire wrong way, and it was making the project more of a security than anything else. But so back up, I like the project. I had gotten pretty heavily invested into it. And one day I just noticed that his X account, now mind you, me and Brian would talk every day. I was probably one of the largest, I was the largest holder in the project. I invested quite a bit of money. Still am. I was kind of talking with him in back channels on the direction of how we wanted the project to go. And so it was kind of my routine. I would wake up, check X, talk to him, send him a message, say good morning, go to work, and then we'd talk throughout the day. So I get on X one day and it's gone. I get in Telegram, it's gone. Finally, I message Lady Dev and I'm like, hey, what's up with Brian's X? And she comes back on freaking out. She's like, I don't know what happened. I think he either got scammed or he rugged the project. I don't know. Come to find out, he rugged the project. Long story short, I asked her, well, how can we save the investors? Because yes, I do have an invested interest in this. Let's try to save the project and push it forward. What can I do to help move this forward? And we came to a conclusion, became part of the core team. And since then, I really learned what her and Click have done with the past projects. Feeding kids, helping people for Thanksgiving. At that time, I think it was like a couple months past, they had gone and done like a flood, helping flood survivors in natural disasters and stuff like that. So I start looking into what this team has really done. And that's when it was just like more of an aha moment for me that I love this project. I love these people. I don't even know them. And I love what they're doing. And I'm 100% going to back everything they're doing because I love charity. I love giving back to people. And that's one thing that hurt me the most was, all right, I could take a loss. I'm not a millionaire, but I am comfortable. You know, I can take a little bit of loss, but let's try to make these other investors whole. Let's see what we can do to help that. And not only that, but like feeding 44 families for Thanksgiving, giving 36 kids a Christmas last year. It's like, that's huge. That's huge. And that hit me right here, you know, and that's when I was 100% on board. Anything they want to do, I will back it all the way. And since then we have become more than a team. I consider
make me
Chelsea
cry
and
today,
Click a
okay?
family.
I'm already emotional.
cry.
Don't make me cry
I
again
love
today.
So I'm curious, do you have coding background, or were you always into this kind of stuff, or what type of background are you from?
No, I don't have a background. I mean, just an investor, pretty much. Click has asked me if I was willing to learn how to code. He is an amazing coder, and he has offered to kind of teach me how to do some stuff. And that brings us to a point of like he is coming out with his own YouTube called Click with Click, and that will help people learn how to code, learn how to fix their codes, and not code so much with AI. Like AI is a double-edged sword, so to say.
Yeah.
It will give you point A to point B, but it won't give you the security in between unless you know how to prompt it. And that's one thing that Click will teach people, how to either prompt it right to get that security, not just go between point A and point B, let's get this done, but learn how to get the security aspect in there. And no, I am not a coder, but yeah, I would definitely be willing to learn if Click taught me.
I'll tell you what,
That's really cool.
that is one of the things in this environment. People are able to teach themselves at a high rate if you have the time and the desire to learn how to code. But something you just said is a very real reality. It's one thing to build your website, your own website, where people go and they just see like, hey, Dipto shows on Wednesdays 8 to 10. It's a whole nother deal when you have people connecting their wallets to your website and all of these things. And so there are a lot of people that are doing what they call vibe coding these days, and
Right.
that's fantastic, but you do have to have a real person kind of look at that, and like you said, have some of that deeper knowledge when it comes to code, making sure that what you're producing is something that's going to be secure and not put people in harm's way, no matter how good your
100%.
intentions are, right?
And
So
one
I
thing
really tip my hat to you guys for that.
One thing I would recommend people that do like to vibe code and stuff like that, when you do put your website out, go back on your website and use what's called a web sniffer. And it'll tell you the issues that are happening on your website, what's missing, what security flaws are on this website, and then see if you can address those. A lot of people just want to put their website up and then they're like, oh, okay, AI helped me do it, it's fine. No, it's not. It's not secure. Your web headers could be wrong. Your security headers, whatever they're called, could be a little flaws. Go on there and make it a habit to do a web sniffer and see if you can find or if you can make it more secure.
I love that. I guess before we get to this is a very good topic, and I think it is good to preface the showcase of the website itself, and continue talking here for a hot second about the security and the desire. Clearly you guys have said Click he's a legit coder, legit developer, and he's wanting to have a channel where he's going to teach other people. If you want to dive into that just a little bit more, and maybe some, like you've already talked about the challenges with depending on someone else to build it for you guys and then having them rug the project. And then you mentioned, I picked up on this, Lady Deb, you mentioned you had 3 audits, right? Can you talk about the importance of the auditing aspect of this and why you chose to have your site audited 3 different times?
Yeah, absolutely. So security, as far as like Click goes, Click is insane when it comes to security. We've watched time and time again sites get exploited, people's wallets get drained because they link to a website that's not secure. It just happens way too often and way too much. So for us, our biggest issue was, if they're going to connect their wallets to our site and not have internal wallets, then we need to make sure that we're 100% safe. We don't want to have any sort of kink in the code or anything like that can cause somebody's wallet to either be drained or hacked or anything, and it come from our site. And that's not the only thing, of course. I mean, like when you're trading funds and it may be assets on chain, like magical internet money, it's still the same thing as money in the bank, like you're still trading and that's still your money in that wallet. So it's, we want it to be safe, and we want everything that people use on our site to be safe and to be secure. And that was kind of our biggest thing every time we did an audit, they would come back and say, hey, this was whatever, like your packages were not updated. That was the purpose for the second audit, was so that we could update the packages and not have a 95%, because I'm anal and I don't want 95%. I want
what's the funny thing is, what's the funny thing about this is during the audit, we kept getting it sent back to us and sent back to us.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it was a name. They were trying to audit a name of a package and not the package itself.
Yeah,
And
because Click had
that's the
named
reason
it.
why it took so long to get the audit, is they were wrong. The auditors were doing it wrong, and Click finally said, what are you guys auditing? Like, I've updated this so many times. They finally show him, and he's like, dude, that's my package name to that package.
And he was like, no. And then we finally got the third audit back, and that was kind of why we got the third audit, was just to make sure everything was done and there was literally no issue whatsoever. Because I'm way too anal, and Chris knows it. Like I'm very particular about what I want.
That was one thing we all three came to agreement on from the beginning of us becoming a team, was to get the audit. Like, our biggest thing besides giving to charity is the safety and security of our community. It would kill me, it would kill Lady Dev and Click if anybody that invested in what Click built or that we back had gotten drained in any way. So the hugest thing was mainly the wallet audit, the Wallet Connect. And that's why I believe, I have talked to Click about this in the past, and that's why he was such a bot builder for a long time, is he did not want to build with Wallet Connect.
No,
and
he
finally
didn't, because all of our bots have internal wallets. We never did anything outside with wallets.
Finally, he did start building, and his biggest thing, Lady Dev's biggest thing, and I agree with him, was the security, the safety and security of our community. So that's why it took that year to get our platform built, audited, and tested. And for a long time, it was just me and Click doing all the testing. And that's another reason why it took so long is we were beta testing pretty much, me and him, 14, 15 hours a night during the weekends for months on end. And now that we got the chain, I mean, we got hundreds of people in the chain. That's going good. But the platform, I think that's why it took so long, was me and him doing the beta testing alone.
Yeah. Well, without Optimistic Primes building out her website and the need for beta testers, right? You need that set of eyes coming in, testing it. What it looks like on my phone and my experience is going to be different than Simon's experience, right?
Right. And that right there in itself would probably be a good company. If you can get a bunch of coders together that have nothing to do on the weekend and hire them out for beta testing. It's like, let's go crash this website for the weekend.
I know
some people don't have anything to do on the weekend.
All you have to do, okay, pro tip, if you want coders or you need coders, all you got to do is wait for 1 or 2 layoffs from any tech company, and then just go hit them hard. Just start. Do you know somebody in that area? Go to LinkedIn, go everywhere. Just do a 24-hour campaign. Were you laid off from this company? We want to talk to you. Please get us at blah, 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 blah. Are your weekends wide open?
That's the only way they're going to be free.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Wait for the layoff. It'll happen.
Well, when they do get laid off, they might not want to do something for free. And then, then the expense of getting them to do it. You really too want, you want coders to check your stuff, but you also want real world people dipping their toe and trying it out,
You
right?
want
Because
people that don't know how to use it to push the
if
wrong
the end
buttons.
yes, if the end exactly, because
Yeah,
they
you wanna
will.
break it.
Even us people that are a little bit more experienced, right? We know where to look now. It's intuitive for
Right.
us, but not for someone
Right.
who's never looked at it before.
Mhm.
It's like me going in Ryan's iPhone, where I'm like, I hate your phone. Like I can't find. It's not intuitive for me at all. Zero.
Yeah.
And he
And
like
that's one thing
my
with
phone,
that's
it's
one
like,
thing
your
with
phone
Click.
is stupid.
That's one thing with Click and the way he builds is he wants it easy enough that grandma can do it, but with
Yes.
enough technical background that real true coders can appreciate what he's done.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
where his name comes from, the click click boom.
I know I gave it to him.
What's the reason behind choosing the dual chain? Like right now, it's in. Correct me if I'm wrong. The dual chain right now that you are on, or you're using Solana and XRP Ledger. Is that correct? I'm
Yes,
curious.
ma'am.
What made you choose to work with both XRP Ledger and Solana, or
Okay,
build
so
on them?
Click and I have always been multi-chain. Like when we came into XRP, we were already on like all the other chains and had all of our bots on all the other chains. So it was only fitting when we started building the cafe out that we were multi-chain. But I didn't want to go every single chain all at one time, because I learned from the past that if you do all the chains all at once, it doesn't work. You don't get people that way. It's harder to get people to come in that way. So we're just doing chain by chain, except for we started off with XRP and Solana because, well, Solana has a lot of in and out volume, and I know a lot of people on Solana. So I'm like, okay, let's do that. And then the next one is, I don't know if you guys can see, but if you guys go into LadyCafe and you actually tap on where it says XRPL or Solana and you're switching chains, at the very bottom it says Lady Chain coming soon. Because Lady Chain is coming to the cafe and Click is actually integrating it now. So it will be available here shortly.
So you're creating your own chain.
Yes,
it's
it's already live.
chain. Oh wow.
Well, we're in beta
we're
testing,
in
if you want to
beta.
put it that way. It's
man.
beta testing, but we're really not beta testing because there's assets being bridged on every day. Boo was the first meme coin to bridge over, and now there's a Boo XRPL and a Boo Lady Chain pool that's going on right there, and it helps both sides. So you know, there's so much going on right now that
You want to know what?
So
I have so many questions, guys.
ask away.
I mean, I'll let Chris say, because I'm going to take this in a little bit of a different direction, same direction, but what were you going to say, Chris?
Oh, I was just gonna say that with that newest feature that we do have in the beta chain, it's called the meme bridge. So it's actually giving. So we all know that XRP does not have smart contract functionality. So what that bridge does is it gives your token that's on the XRP ledger smart contract functionality. If you bring it over to the Lady chain, get smart contract. What Boo did was make his token a tax token on the Lady chain. And then if he wishes to, he can take those fees, bridge it back to the XRP, buy back his token, making his token on the XRP ledger deflationary.
So kind of like, I mean, this is probably misspeaking, but kind of like Flare network, right? Like when you're taking your XRP over to Flare, you're kind of wrapping it over there, and then you're using their utility for it. Kind of a similar concept, except for,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Am
so
I
we-
in the right? I don't
No,
know.
you're right.
When you
So
bridge over
we-
XRP, it's LXRP on Lady Chain.
Yeah, we got XRP. You can bridge Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA. I mean, there's a whole list of hard assets or blue chip tokens that you can already bridge. But the newest feature is the meme bridge, where you can bridge any meme token on the XRP ledger.
So, all right. Here's several questions. Here's a statement first, and then several questions. First statement. The statement is, this is fantastic. Lady Chain, Lady Dev, Lady Bot, all of it. We all know if you're giving this space any attention, maybe not even just in digital assets in general, but there is this whole push to uplift the women. Okay, the women of the world. We're entering a new age, a new financial system, a new everything. Okay, so genius to all the lady builders out there that are. You're amongst the first, Lady Dev, Lady Chain, to even grab the name Lady Chain first. Pretty impressive, right? The opportunities out there for recognition, the whole 9 yards. FinTech Management Limited, FML, they're doing the same thing. Shauna is the leader of the pack on that project as well, right? We have a lot of incredibly strong women in this space. It's just amazing. So congratulations on that. I'm super proud of you. I just think it's fantastic. Now, my questions. You said that you started out on multiple different chains with your bots. I'm curious what some of those chains were, the comparable, how did it compare having those on the other chains to when you came over to XRP Ledger, put your bot on there, or even Solana? Did you notice any differences? Was it easier or harder or whatever? Were there more people? All of that kind of stuff. What can you tell me about that?
Okay, so all of the other chains included 21 other chains, not
Wow.
XRP at the time. Every single EVM chain, Solana, I can't even name them all off the top of my head, to be honest with you. There's so many, but those are just the basics. Every single EVM chain, ETH, Base, BSC, anything you can think of. And then of course we went over to Solana. The thing is when Click built the bots, we wanted to make it easy, which it really was. It was all in clicks, like click booms kind of thing. But I think the biggest turnoff when we were on all those other chains was the fact that it was so many different chains all in one bot. So that's when I was like, let's just build our own chain, have our own thing. It's EVM. All of our tools can be on it, and then I was like, okay, maybe not all of our tools, because at that point I'm like, let's just do this, and this, and let them build all the tools that they want to when they launch on our chain. And we just give them the right tools to be able to launch. But when we came over to XRP, we came over with the buy bot and the buy bot alone. Now, our original buy bot was, like I said, on 21 chains, and we were only in like 3 groups. Like, it was not a big buy bot. People were not wanting it. It was a lot harder to talk about and get people to use, versus like coming to XRP and just talking to people, even not even shilling what we're building or anything like that. It was more of a family oriented, like, let's have a conversation, let's talk about it. Versus like any other chain, they want to get straight to the nitty gritty. They don't want to hear who you are, what you're about. They don't want to know you. They just want to know what your utility is, and if they like it, they're going to use it. And that's what the total opposite is on XRP. So, and then that's kind of how I ended up falling in love with XRP.
Huh? Simon, you got any thoughts in your head there? I see it cooking. I see it cooking.
I have many, but I know your goose is cooking as well. But I do want to just a couple statements. I love the auditing aspect. I think that topic really isn't talked about at all. And so thank you both for sharing that. Even auditors too are not perfect. So clearly they maybe that was a new guy or a new gal that didn't know what they were doing for a few weeks, whatever. But that's a real big thing. And also, click. That's awesome that you're going to start your own channel to bring your real perspective and education to a world that's evolving in the world of code. Like vibe coding is like a gateway for us to go, oh my gosh, I don't have to like go to this school or coding boot camp, which I actually was going to go down that road. But when I was there, I'm bringing this back around to what Lady Deb was talking about with the chains, the other chains versus XRPL. It really comes back down to community. But when I was at the boot camp, there was a very like hardcore staunch, I'm going to just call it staunch corporate. You're either in or you out. Just run with it. If you got something, we'll use you. The minute you don't, peace. That kind of a feeling. And I've kind of just I've very much noticed that within the XRP community. It's more about what you're building, not what it can do yet. Just what are you building? What's your dream? What's your vision? XRPL community on the development side and just the community at large. It's not about leverage. It's about what's your vision and what do you see? How this can be used? Not the utility. What do you have right now? It's what are you going to bring to this tomorrow? Like we're excited. It's totally different. At least from my perspective. Everybody's about the vision. That's what they want to see on the XRPL is the vision. And Lady Deb, when you talked about one of your charities 2 years ago, right? You met my wife. It was 1 year ago.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
You met the angel.
And I still need to get with her, by the way, about that charity because it's coming due.
Yes. She fell in love with that charity. I mean, it really hits home to her. That's a huge thing that I see that I only see here in the XRPL. I'm not saying it's not everywhere else. It's a mass concentration of visionaries, giving back, do-gooders, etc. Like all in one spot. It gravitates that way. So that's really cool. And congratulations on the chain. I think that's so. Screw it. We're gonna build our own. Dude, that's the attitude you just want to hear. Like, I'm just gonna make my own. Forget it. I'm gonna make my own. We're doing it.
It was like a 2-year thing. It wasn't just an overnight project.
No. About 3 years just to get him to even think about it, and then he built it behind my back. And now
I think it's a horrible idea. Let me do something. Let me do that.
Yeah, he was like, right? No, I don't want to build a chain for you. Well, just click and click. And I don't want to do that. And then here we are. Babe, I built you a chain. And I'm like, what? You actually did it? And then I'm like, I want to play with it. Wait. And then he did it in such an amazing way. And it didn't wreck like the way we were building our token and everything that we have around it, and it still benefits the charity and everything. So I'm just like, it just comes full circle. And
not to mention it's going to be a DAO, so it's going to be completely ran by the community.
Nice. Yeah. No, that's great.
Once it's all said and done, it will be a complete DAO, and Click and I will have no control over what is voted on.
And just let your baby grow. I mean, your baby's going to be a baby. Baby's going to make its own choices.
Exactly. We'll be here to support and whatever, but it's up to the community to do what they want.
Love it.
Can you give an elementary version of what it actually means? So Dip a Toe Show, there's a lot of people that are just first dipping their toe into this. They have no idea what we're talking about right now, I'm sure. When you say you've built your own chain, in essence, what does that mean for somebody? So that's the first question. And then the second question is like the scalability of a chain, and like my mind instantly goes to like resources, right? The storage, the traffic, all the things that come along with using things on the internet, right? And the chain would be on the internet. So what is it? And then if you could talk about the
See, talking about the chain, I wish Click was on here.
Unfortunately, Click is at
We're
work.
we're not even supposed to be talking about the chain, you guys.
No, we're not.
right
It's
now.
the
We're
cafe.
not.
It's the cafe.
We were.
But
we
I
were
will
gonna
say
talk
one
about it. It has
thing.
to
I
come
will
out.
say
It
one
has to
thing.
come out.
But it's okay. The
It is
chain
a
is
layer
audited
one.
as well. Every single smart contract, everything. Sorry, Chris, for interrupting you there for a minute. But it is all step by step being 100% audited just as well. And so nothing in beta testing hasn't been audited. So if you're testing it right now in beta testing, it's been audited already. So that's like the really cool thing. But to answer your question, the reason I wanted my own chain was because I got tired of not having what I wanted on another chain. And I was like, we could do this ourselves. Like, will you please build me my own chain? And I was like, I just want it, all the things all in one place, but I want it secure. And I don't want to connect my wallet to some rando site and lose all my stuff. And Click for a long time told me no, but then like actually did it. And I was like, he was like, I did it because you asked me to. And I'm like, that was like 5 years ago. and he was like, yeah, I've been working on it for 2 years. And mind you, in that 2 years, he took a break off in it for a year, like in the middle, just to work on the cafe and then working on the chain on the side. So it was like he was doing both of those builds. And I'm like, can you make sure that when you do the smart contracts on the site, I don't want everybody to just be able to launch any kind of freaking honeypot or whatever, like it has to be semi-modified, but DeFi. And he was like, okay, I can do that. So when they launch their projects, they can only go through the smart contracts that we have had audited. So they can't go over like the tax of 20%. They can't go over like, they can't honeypot a project. They can't, they can rug it. But because we can't stop that, unfortunately, but like at least the insides that we can like not control, but like help stop, we can at least.
But there are token lockers and there are LP lockers. So you as the dev of that project can prove to your community, all right, I have locked up the LP for this amount of time. And then you can make multiple LP unlockers, so it would unlock a certain amount of that LP throughout a 5 or 7 year span. You can modify.
So we do have token lockers and things like Chris said, that like those are available, so that obviously a rug pull can be mitigated. But it has to be at the end of the day, it's up to the dev to want to lock all of that down.
Are you so this sounds kind of similar to we were talking with Patrick Riley a while ago, and I don't even know what's been happening with that, but I think it was StakeX or something like that. They took over, this is kind of something similar where they took over another project and where people could launch, or we were creating like a launch pad and had all these different things where like when you went to launch the token, you could set it and there was just certain parameters of which you could do it, so that like you're saying, you can't charge way more tax than other ones or whatever. But I'm curious, are you guys going to do, I was listening to Rippleverse talking the other day, and I know they're friends of your guys as well. And they were saying something like, everybody that either launches a token or something like that, they're all going to have the KYC. They're going to make their customers KYC. Are you guys going to do that as well or no?
No. And I say that for the simple fact of KYCing is not DeFi.
Yeah.
It takes away every aspect of DeFi. And the whole purpose of LadyChain is to stay DeFi.
And that's why we're doing the DAO.
I don't want no control. I don't want none of it. I don't
want to house any of that personal information.
You can be fake Shibo and launch 1,000 tokens, but you're not going to rug people or honeypot people on my chain. You know what I mean? And that's kind of aspect that that I wanted to bring into my own chain, and that's why I wanted my own chain.
And there are a couple cool features Click did build into. I don't know too much about the chain, other than He did build in a couple features there. If you hold 10,000 Lady or more, it will give you as the holder first block inclusion.
Yes.
So you will beat out snipers. So it's kind of like an anti-snipe where snipers will get blocked after you. And then also if you hold 10,000 Lady or more, what was the other thing? First block inclusion and
Gasless fees.
Gasless transaction fees.
There you go.
So the way he built that, how many other blockchains do you guys know that gives you a gasless feature if you're holding a certain amount of their tokens?
Mm.
I've never heard of one. I've never
Well,
heard
and
of one.
here's the other thing too, is that you guys have already experienced with the first like project that you were building, and the guy rug pulled it, and then learning that what the direction that was initially going was more like security and all of that. So you were very well aware of not wanting to dance in that pool, right? So I'm assuming like everything you're doing now is building according, because you've already dealt with that stuff. You already have experience with that. Am I right?
Say a little
Kind of.
bit.
I was gonna say I'd say a little
bit. I can't really talk too much on the chain because Click was building this prior to the Brian Rugg. I don't think.
Yeah,
that's
Chris
why
came
he
in
did
at the
some of
end.
features. Yeah, I'm
Chris
like that's
came
why I
in,
said I can't
we brought
speak.
him on the full lady team because originally I only brought him on the cafe, but after a couple, what was it, like a month or so, I was like, he would be he's amazing. I love him to death, and I'm happy to call him my family. So it was like, it's only fitting that I just put him on All Things Lady.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
at that point, I was like, look, I'm not going to make an official announcement or anything like that, but unless you want me to. But
I think you already did it.
I did kind of, yeah. But like, what would
It's
you
all
think
over
about
YouTube
actually
now.
coming on to like the full LadyBot, ecosystem as I say CMO, but really he does everything. Like where I don't do it, he does it, and where where he doesn't do it, I do it. So we kind of swap roles, like, because he does everything I do. So like we work hand in hand, and
I think the CMO was just the easiest title to pick.
The easiest title, yeah.
We were spitballing a few different ideas, and they just didn't sound right. And it was like, well,
just couldn't
what's my
figure out
role
the right
then?
title.
He's like, CMO. I mean, all right.
He's
Once we
the
do
Wonder
get funds,
Magnificent.
Yeah. It was like he doesn't code, so he's not Click. So I'm just like,
no.
We'll just give you the title of CMO, and you will just share everything that I do, because that's pretty much everything I do anyways. And besides the CEO and all the business paperwork and all that crap, that's pretty much the only extra I do, and I'm like, well, let's just do that if that's okay with you. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, and then I just asked him, I'm like, what do you think about coming on to, the full lady ecosystem? And he was like, are you serious?
I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't serious. And he was like, I would be so honored. I've
talked to Click in the background, and they have talked about this in the past a couple times, and it was always no. So, I mean, I'm pretty honored for Lady Dev to offer me that, and I love her. I love her to death.
Giga on XRP says Lady Chain all the way.
Giga is on Lady Chain, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
he is.
fantastic.
Giga is on Lady Chain.
So
and,
we're not
just to do a little plug in. If anybody does want to beta test this chain, I know we weren't supposed to be talking about the chain. It was the cafe. But you
heard it here first on the Dipito Show.
I'm just saying,
Bullish
guys,
Chris,
this is what we do. This is what happens.
Yeah. And
Not
it's
my
my pin post. It'll take you to our beta test site if you guys are interested.
If you want to beta test and you don't
want
have
to beta
any
test a
links
new
open,
layer
I
one
will send
blockchain,
you-
I don't know.
Just DM me, and I will set you up with at least 100 lady to get your first time started. It is capped though, because I'm not giving you all my lady.
No, can't do it.
We are not selling lady, so one of us have to send you some lady. Lady
You
is
will
not
need
live.
you need a first little bit, because Lady Solana is not live yet, and that is the only other way you can buy it.
Okay.
We haven't added the ELP yet.
You have to have. So if somebody, well, see, we're not supposed to be talking about the chain, but I keep wanting to talk about the chain. So you, if
We haven't even
you,
talked about the cafe yet.
I know, and I got it pulled up. I'm ready to go with. The
I'm so
website.
sorry.
I want to say the one little quick question, because you just threw out there like, hey, if you want to beta test it, we'll give you 100 lady tokens. So, but you can't buy the lady tokens right
You
now.
cannot, because we are in beta testing.
So, so basically, what would you be doing with those tokens on the chain if you're for the beta tester?
Well, you can buy Bullish Click. You can buy what is Sloth?
Boo Burgers.
You can buy Boo Burgers. You can buy Boo. You can buy
There's
6-7.
There's a lot
oh my god,
of tokens right
cheeseburger. There's so many projects right now. I don't even know what to say. Like,
Oh, the ones that
There's
so
so
they
many-
the ones
So-
that
so
launched
once-
on Lady Chain already,
Right.
They're already
Yes.
there waiting
or
for the
you can just
betas.
take your lady and stake it and get L cake. And L cake
Yeah,
is
so-
what you're going to need to vote in the DAO.
Yeah, so
I
look
see.
up
That's a whole nother show, man.
ladyscan.us or ladyswap.us. That's the blockchain. That's the scan. I don't know the lady charts right offhand.
Lady
But,
charts, ladychaincharts.online. I got you.
But yeah,
Man,
you just need one lady for gas fees. You can bridge, like I said, BTC, ADA, XRP. You can swap any of those for lady. But to buy lady to get on the chain, you're going to need somebody in beta testing already to be able to send you one lady at least, so you have gas fees.
Wow, we're gonna. That's a whole nother show. That
That is a whole other show.
Like, I mean, like the DAO is a whole show. The chain itself is the whole show. Yeah,
We've done half a show and we haven't even talked about the cafe yet.
All I want to know is, I keep hearing, lady, your love's the only.
Hey, we got to raise our ladies up.
I
You know?
that you're my lady. That's what I keep hearing. You're my lady. You should have that play when they open up the Lady Cafe. It just comes on for a brief second. You're my lady.
Oh man, don't make me tell Click that, because he's like, I don't want to make any more changes.
So on the cafe, there is a function that you can push and play the music. Any music that's on the cafe.
Right there at the very bottom, you see where it says tap for sound?
I'm gonna make this bigger so we won't see us, but I would love for people to be able to see the full
Yeah.
deal here. So if you just kind of tell me where to go, I can show the folks the
Well,
website here.
you
Am
don't
I on
need
the
to.
right one?
If you want to connect to your wallet, you can. You don't need to, just to look around. There are some things that you have to be connected to your wallet for. So it's totally up to you.
Am I in the right? I'm trying to move it and it's not moving.
I see your mouse moving.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, it won't let me do anything. Why is this?
It looks
Try
like
to go to
you're doing
explore.
Go where?
Explore or more. Click on more.
Where's more at?
Right there at the top of the very top of the screen in the menu bar.
Oh, duh. There we go. Where do you want me to go? Tell me.
Okay, so my NFTs, if I don't know if you've used it, you're not connected to anything. You're not connected in your wallet, so you won't be able to see anything.
Oh, I see.
But when you click my NFTs and you're connected to your XRP wallet or even Solana, you'll be able to see every single NFT inside your wallet. What you're looking at right now is auctions and stuff that these are listings. I think that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. These are listings.
These are mintable.
So these are actual collections. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So if I click in,
These are
Spectral-
mintable. So if you click on each
Terrible,
collection, you'll be able to. Yeah,
There you go. Those are Terra Mike's.
Nice.
And if you scroll down, his, you'll be able to see, like, he only has one, and there you go. It's available for 3.33 XRP. That's his signature.
Nice. Very cool.
So the cool thing about our platform is you can follow people, you can direct message people, you like their stuff, You
Oh,
can
share to
ask
chat?
an artist that has.
Oh, I'm in the Solana.
Yeah, you could share the
right
NFT
now.
to anybody in your chat.
These are all on Solana.
No,
guys,
you
right
can
now.
see all of them. You'll see
Oh.
XRP and Solana. But if you're not connected, you won't be able to buy.
Oh, okay. So they share both at the same time.
And if you like a collection, don't forget to vote them so that they can come up on the artists of the day, or
So where if I'm in here, where would I vote?
go scroll back up just a tiny bit. Right there above where you say no floor plan. There you go.
Yep, and it just tells me I got to connect. But
Yeah,
then
you have to connect
here's
your wallet
little
to be able
share
to, but you can
chat.
share it in Telegram. You can share it, or that'll be sharing it to a DM or a
Nice.
specific person on the cafe.
And then there's
Maybe
analytics. Will it show me
30
this without being logged in?
Yep, you can see all that while you're not logged in.
Oh, it shows you the impressions now. This is something interesting. Does that mean this is how many impressions of this particular collection is made on this ecosystem?
Correct.
Right? Oh,
Well,
nice.
through the entire cafe. So 81 people have completely viewed that collection.
Oh, that's nice. So that's really cool. I don't know if other platforms have that. What are some other unique I've heard a lot about this hordes lately. Hordes art cards. He's the one I think that's doing the different pictures.
Yeah, that's Byron.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. It's a 446 piece. Where else can I go here? I'm gonna go back to the regular lady. What's this studio all about?
That is your music studio. So if you have to sign in for that, but to be able to listen, well, you can listen to the clips or any song that is not
Encrypted.
thank you. I was looking for the word encrypted. And when I say encrypted is when you get the encryption, you only get 30 seconds of the song.
Okay.
So that made for artists, so nobody can listen to. You know how a lot of people just copy somebody's wallet on XRP Cafe and listen to all the music in their wallet without having to buy the NFT. So we made the artist wants to encrypt his music. If you want to hear it, you can get a 10% preview, or it'll prompt you to buy the NFT to hear the whole song. So we do that with our music as well as our videos.
Let's see if I'll do it like
and
this.
art. If it's
Now-
And then we got
Oh.
obviously and art.
And then right now I went to the create. I put us all at the bottom now so people can see you guys talking. So I'm in the create. So if somebody wants to create a collection, you want to kind of go through this a little bit because this is unique too, with the collection, the different collection types. And I'm hoping that the audience can see this well enough. Oh, look at Red Candle Killer says you guys have great customer service. That's fantastic. Great. XRP, man, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's that little pink the envelope down there. You could talk to any one of us. We're always in the support chat.
That's the support chat, yeah.
Connect to chat, which you got to be, you got to have your wallet connected, but that's okay. Okay, so walk us through this a little bit. You could create memes here, viral content, jokes, and reactions. Is that right?
Yes.
What else? Talk about some of these here. You got the art ones.
Yeah. So the art is like, go ahead.
No, go for it.
No, go ahead.
So obviously the photography is photography. Art would be stuff that like Zizzo and all them do. The memes. I mean, it's just self-explanatory, really. I think the biggest one would be the real world assets. Is that the one that you and you guys are working on for that swag collection?
No, no, it similar, but no. The real world asset is for like it's the same thing, but what I'm doing is it's an actual collaboration collection. So you would tap like say art, and then scroll down a bit, keep going.
What are you
And then
reading?
right there, you would click on collaboration collection, and that is where you can add multiple creators. And what that is, and then see where it says merch collab. That's where you're going to input the merch. That way it becomes, you'll get all the things of the merch. And what it's asking you right there is what the artist is going to get, and then what the merch side is going to get. So like if you're doing your own merch and offering your own merch, then obviously you can put 100% to the artist. And then just put do 50-50, whatever. And, it doesn't matter.
And 1% goes to the chain, right? Or to the
that is technically it's 99% to the artist, 1% to merch. And then you just input your wallet into right there, and then that's it. And then you go down and you add your files as a bulk upload or a 1x1.
Nice.
You can do bulk upload, but most do the 1x1 because they are doing art. Like what Son and I did is we just let everybody, we did 1x1 because we had many different, and yeah. So now what you see right there, the draw it, that is our coloring board, our drawing board. And so you can literally draw, and Tara Mike has used this. There's been many people that used it so far. And you can literally draw your NFT, upload it, and that's where you have your NFT right there, hand drawn on chain, through the
That's awesome.
Through the cafe.
Now that was inspired by watching Jumpy Art and their YouTube channels and how they draw and make the NFTs on their channel. That came in inspiration from watching them.
Dale DeFart, huh?
Jumpy Art.
Yeah, but I know. But Dale DeFart also does his stuff like live drawings too. Oh, that's awesome. Is that where someone would be able to like do their signature? How Tara Mike has a signature.
Yeah, that's where it takes you to the draw board when you want to do your first signature. And then once you do one signature, it kind of locks that in. So if somebody else asks you, hey, can you sign my artwork too? Or my NFT? It'll always have their signature locked in. So you just like auto click it and it'll put that signature onto their NFT after they minted it. So it doesn't need to be before the collection is minted out. It's post mint.
Very cool, guys. I like it. What is this dynamic living?
That's just like regular dynamics, like any other, where you can change the metadata.
It's a Dipato audience. They don't know. They don't know what it means. What does it mean?
It's just being able to change the metadata after the NFT has been made. So what they call living or dynamic, immutable.
On-chain reference is frozen forever, but the median trade NFT serves rotate on a schedule. You can control it, set it up once. The platform handles every swap automatically. You could build an audio playlist, upload 5 songs. NFT plays a different track every hour, day, or week. That is very cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool for like artists that want to give previews to their community. They'd be able to come out with some new music and upload new music to give them kind of like a snippet of what's coming out. Just buy one NFT and get previews of what that artist is doing.
Or a Dipato show, because you could do a video reel, multiple short clips, movie of the week NFT. You could have it to where they have different clips of the Dipato show in one NFT. We would change them, right? We could change them as we wanted.
Yeah, with our album NFTs, you can have up to, I want to say 550 music NFTs, or I think it was like 2,000 for the arts community, like a art gallery. You can have up to 2,000 images on one NFT. But the other day I uploaded I think it was 1,000 music NFTs, and it took our platform 13 seconds to deploy 1,000 music NFTs.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a video. I posted a video on my page on X.
That's
It shows
fantastic.
going through the putting the music on, putting test. You'll see it's music test.
What is
And
this
once I
file
deployed, it took 13 seconds to deploy.
The file vault is automatic
So the
encryption files. Go ahead.
That would be if you want to. So you know how a lot of people, the next big thing will be putting everything on the blockchain, tokenizing real world assets, your medical records, if you want to do medical records. So that basically putting into a zip file and making an NFT into that. And then you encrypt it. Obviously, it's automatic encryption. So you can do like medical records, your documents, a car title. I don't know, however people encrypt their real world assets, but that would be only seen by you. And when you open it, you do need to download it. And then you would obviously erase it and it would stay encrypted in that file.
Wow. Very cool. I kind of passed over this metaverse, 3D wearables, avatars, world assets. What does that mean?
So the metaverse is, I'm going to say that's a hint at what Click wants to do when he's done building everything he's building for the community.
Stop it. No alphas. I'm going to stop you.
So that's not ready quite yet.
No, well, you can,
you can do that.
You can make the NFTs, but what Chris is talking about, okay, I'm just going to say it. We are building our own metaverse.
Oh, there you go. Very cool. You heard it here on Dip and Toe Show first, kids.
Chris just tried to give me alpha without saying the
Hey,
alpha.
I'm letting down. Hey, Click's going to give me a call any minute and be like, dude, get off the YouTube. Just close your computer.
It does, because I have to do that to Click too, though.
Show down because I'll have to do it, but I don't want to.
Chris and Click are terrible when it comes to like stuff that's
I
supposed
can't
to be
keep
a
a
secret.
It's hard.
Like they are the worst.
It's hard. I want people to be as excited as I am. And like stuff that
Yes,
me and Click
but-
talk about what he wants to do is pretty exciting. And seeing
Doing
him
something
build
we
his
don't
own
talk about it
blockchain,
till it's live.
it's like, you know, he has the abilities and the skills to do things. They're going to be amazing. There's a lot of cool things that I haven't said yet. I mean,
you guys keep telling all our secrets and then they get copied and then we come out with it and then people are like, oh my God, you're so much better. And I'm like, yeah, well, if they hadn't talked about it, you would have got ours first.
What? So let's move on to a different area. Oh, wait. Okay, no, can't.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
are you okay, buddy? What happened?
He sounds like he got attacked by a dog.
You got a cramp or attacked?
Oh, I thought he was.
Because he said, "Okay, buddy." So I'm assuming a dog or a cat.
I thought he was saying he wanted to ask a question. Okay, so I'm going to go to the trading area. This is where you've got Lady Swap, Lady NFT Swap, which is
okay. So you know we're the only platform that has an NFT swap.
No, I did not.
It says beta, but we're not in beta anymore. We've already tested it. Pretty true.
So what is this about?
Okay,
guys?
so you see how it says 3 NFTs? Did you want to talk about it, Chris?
No, go for it. You talk so much better. I love to hear you talk about it.
You do good.
Well, you sit next to Click at night, so you guys talk about all the cool stuff I don't get to talk to you guys about.
No,
So
half the time he goes and I fall asleep.
a lot of this stuff that's in here, Click will build and put it out, and I'm like, what is this? And
He'd
he's
be
like,
like,
oh,
"What the heck?"
me and Lady tested it last night. And yeah, that's I'm like, dude, what?
And it was funny.
Cool.
It's so funny because JoJo's in the comments right now, and it's JoJo and I actually tested this, and we did pretty solid testing. Like we were making Click work. but
No, go
what
ahead,
this
explain.
is,
You know it
what
better.
were you saying?
want to. I
Okay.
wish I had my phone, but I don't.
So if you wallet connect, okay, and
Mhm.
you see where it says buy, you're gonna
Mhm.
buy a random NFT for $6. And what you're really doing is $5 is gonna go to the NFT owner, and $1 is gonna go to the platform. And you're gonna get a random NFT that is in that pool. So it could be an NFT worth 50 XRP, Solana, whatever. You know what I mean? It could be at any price, anything. And what it is the reason we built this is because there's so many projects that like they kind of they get stalemated, you know, and they're
Yeah.
like, I can't sell my NFTs, I can't do this, you know, and they start to complain like, why am I not doing this? Well, how about try the Lady NFT swap? You know, it's a little less than what you're selling it for, but if someone buys your NFT and they don't like it, they can reswap it and get a new one, and that one goes to that physical, like they swap the NFT, you know, so like the owner gets the NFT that they just bought, but and you know what I'm saying, and like it kind of
Well,
like
and
that.
here's a question too. So basically, I would deposit an NFT. So any one of my XRPL NFTs that I have into this pool escrow. So like right now, there's 3 people participating in this.
It's actually all JoJo.
Okay, but
He just commented and said, I threw 3 NFTs in there.
oh, well, that's awesome though. Oh, so but I mean, this is like people get to know that this is here because I didn't know this existed.
Yeah.
You could drop an
It's almost
NFT in
like
here.
a mixer, I guess you can say.
And then so I deposit the NFT. And when I deposit it, I'm gonna pay $6 at this time, right? So it's an NFT and $6, correct?
Say that one more time. Sorry, my
So-
daughter's
so-
talking to me.
So if
No,
I
it would
want to
just be
participate,
The $6.
if I participate in this, it says how it works: deposit an NFT, drop one of your XRP NFTs into the pool escrow. It stays there until someone pulls it. So,
Correct.
am I going to? I would actually hit drop and deposit one if I wanted to just participate, right? But if I want
yes,
to, so am I going to buy it and then and drop at the same time?
technically, okay. Technically, you don't have to drop. I don't think you have to drop one in. You don't have to drop an NFT in to buy it.
Right.
But if you were to do the swap, you have to put an NFT in
Yep.
order to swap the NFTs.
And you can do that for $1, it says.
Yes, because you're swapping,
Yeah.
so there's no price back and forth between artists or the holders.
Okay. But if I want to participate in one of my NFTs, I can drop it in here,
Yes.
deposit it, and if somebody pulls mine, I'm going to get $5.
Correct.
If I want to just come in here and buy and see what random mystery NFT I get, I'm going to pay $6 for the chance that maybe I'll get one that's worth more or something that I really like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when
then the
JoJo and I
swap
did it,
feature-
we did bearded, I think it was the Horde collection. I don't remember. We were just we just were picking and choosing NFTs and swapping them.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter.
But if I wanted to, if I just said like I got my NFT in this pool now because it's in a pool, and if anytime I want and it hasn't been swapped yet, I can just come in and take it back.
Correct.
Right?
And
Anytime,
you pay
no
nothing
fee.
to the platform. You pay nothing to anybody else. You may have to pay a fee through Zaman because of the gas fee.
Right.
But other than that, that is all you're paying.
Yeah, this is really cool. And my other question on this is, so you know how you have like the impressions and whatnot. This would kind of maybe help people with impressions as well because they're seeing them or they're, maybe there's some activity now on their NFT
Right.
that
Yeah,
might not have
absolutely.
been there before, right?
Yeah, and I mean, and then they're like, oh, what's this NFT? Let me go to the collection and see. And then hell, you never know because they're like, oh, I got this for 5 XRP and this is worth 10 XRP. Let me go buy a couple, because I like it so much. And then that earns the artist a little bit more visibility, and that was the whole point of the NFT lady, the Lady NFT swap.
That's very cool. I'm looking to see in here if there's anybody else that had any questions when it comes to this, because I think it's very cool. All right. We're running out of time. All right. That is in the trading area. What else you got? You got NFT games, peer-to-peer card rooms on XRPL and Solana. 5-card draw and heads up blackjack between LadyCafe Cafe members. So is this kind of like you could come in and play blackjack with other people on here?
Yes.
Very cool. NFT poker.
Yes, you can.
Oh, and can people bet or? Oh yeah, they can.
Yes, you can bet.
$5 of XRP. Oh wow.
Go ahead.
You just come to this site and connect your wallet, and you can start playing poker or blackjack.
Yeah, so that's strictly peer-to-peer. That has nothing to do with our platform. That's paid out between you two.
You got 5 people waiting to play poker and 7 people waiting to play blackjack.
That's the beta testing. They've been testing it though because there is live pools. We just haven't updated the beta part. Once you connect your wallet, you'll be able to see like the actual betting going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's happening there. And the project gets no money from this.
Very
itself.
cool.
This is
All
specifically for peer-to-peer
playing.
trading. Yeah,
playing games
trading,
on the playing games on the Lady Cafe. That's
And
very cool.
And we did it that way because it also keeps us out of like being a security. And we also don't want to do the MSB licensing right now until we can earn enough money to pay for it, because we do have to buy the MSB licensing in all 50 states. So we are not doing anything on the platform that will put us in those categories at the very moment. Eventually, as we earn them, then it'll be a little bit different. And we will make changes as they come. But for now, we're not doing any of that because we want it to be fun and DeFi and all of it. And if we get the MSB licensing and all of that, incomes, KYCs, and all the crazies, and I don't want to be that.
Yeah. I just stumbled upon this cross-chain bridge. So you got the NFT bridge, the token bridge, and then there's a history.
We are also the only NFT bridge. No one else has one.
You can. And what does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean?
You can bridge your NFTs from XRP to Solana or Solana to XRP and still be able to earn all of the, like if you hold it and the royalties, you still earn it all, even if you bridge your NFT over. But what it does is it makes your NFTs dual chain. And at that point you can, bring out in the Solana people and, or the XRP people and like kind of let them know that, you don't have to be XRP. You don't have to be Solana. You can, you can be both, or you can even just be one and have both, or, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have, I don't think I'm explaining it right, but
so here's a question. If I create an NFT project, right, and I create it on the XRP Ledger, right? Then
yes.
Are you saying then I could bridge my NFT collection to say Solana, and that means that Solana folks now could purchase my NFTs with Solana, or no?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. The owner can't bridge the whole collection.
Okay.
But
Just
the,
me personally.
the actual buyer can bridge it. Now you can launch on both chains and they can bridge back and forth.
Okay.
But it's not the owner that would do it.
No, let's say you got a project on XRP, right? And you got a Solana maxi that would be like, oh yeah, I'd buy into your project if you guys were on Solana, but
yeah,
I only buy Solana projects. All right, well, here, you bridge an NFT over to the Solana chain. Now he can buy that NFT, hold it on the Solana chain, be part of the XRP project. And what she was talking about right now is the royalties. So usually royalties are paid on the blockchain of XRP, right? Well, let's say it's bought and sold on the Solana chain. The royalties will still be paid into the XRP side, But if you don't hold a Solana wallet, a wallet will be made for you, which will be kind of like a phantom wallet. It'll put those royalties into the Solana side because it's being sold on the Solana chain. And then it'll prompt you as the creator of that project. So if you go into your profile, there's a redeem section. Well, it'll prompt you saying, hey, you have money being held onto the Solana chain. There's a wallet for you right here. It'll prompt you to make a phantom wallet, but it'll allow you to claim those tokens or what your royalties are because it was sold on the Solana side and you have an XRP wallet only. So it'll make you that one-time wallet. You claim your fees. It'll erase that wallet, but it'll prompt you to make a phantom wallet because now your chain, now your project is dual chain.
Wow, man, you guys, I hope that you could come to the After Dark space. I know it's a
I'll
big
be
ask.
there.
If you can, because there's
I'll be
people
there.
that
There's so many things I wish I could talk about right now.
there's so many
have-
there's so many things that I want you to talk about right now. I'm
Can
like,
I say one
asked
thing?
how we make money on the cafe, and if you don't mind, I'd like
Yeah.
to answer that question.
yeah. How do you guys make money?
A lot of
Very rarely.
we don't make money on a lot of things in the cafe. So let me just say this. When someone launches a collection, we make that $2.75 out of that collection. Everything else goes to gas fees and things for the collection. Now on secondary sales, yes, we do get the 2% platform fees that are along with every single transaction that happens inside the cafe. That is a 100% thing. So every 2% comes out of every transaction minus the initial launch collection. So that is where we make our money unless people donate to the charity. Our biggest
Now, mind you, that's also
charity.
That's also split between the charity wallet,
yes,
and our wallet for the our NFT holders that are getting rewards back.
And the
So it's split-
development.
it's
That's it.
split like 5 ways. So
Yeah.
we make
It's really
very
not a lot.
little running this cafe.
Is there somewhere on here where someone could look this up? Like how people have the white papers and all this kind of stuff. Is there somewhere where if someone had these kind of questions, they could just look it up on your website somewhere that says, this is how we make our money or whatever? Or
At the current moment, no.
okay, I didn't know. I don't even know if that's a standard.
There
thing.
is
I'm just
like
asking.
every time it says 2%, it does say 2% platform fees on
Okay.
every single like you can go look at every single thing you look at in the cafe and it'll say 2% platform fee.
Yep.
And that just is on everything.
Yeah.
Because that's really where we make our money.
Right.
Like that's really
Well,
it.
I mean, obviously there has to be money made because you cannot have a website like this. Just even the amount of resource it takes to have these types of things, have it running smoothly, quickly, efficiently, things loading.
If
people don't, not to mention the other parts.
If we can
of
talk
the
about
coding,
that real quick,
sure.
So we were using Pinata, just like every other NFT platform out there. Because we were getting so much traffic on our platform, we did have to make our own server. So now we run our own server, and a lot of people have been asking why our NFTs don't show up on Opulence, don't show up on XRP Cafe. So they're having to, I don't know the right word, but scrub our server to get our NFT pictures because we're not on Pinata. Like every other NFT platform out there is on Pinata.
Yeah.
But we were getting throttled down so much by Pinata that we ended up running our own server. So we do run our own server, unlike most NFT platforms.
I would love to tap your brain at some point, somewhere down the, myself, Opti, LadyCafe, and Kita, we've all kind of explored this whole thing because a lot of people don't think about that when they're creating their NFT collections. They're wanting to build these websites, the whole storage thing. So we kind of dived in dove into like the IPFS files, the pinatas, all of this, we came to the same conclusion on our own that, if you want to gain control and not be at the mercy of some other platform going down or corrupting or what the heck ever, you have to have your own. I really,
Right.
I do think so. I think that's fantastic that you're doing it like that. It's much more efficient.
It is. It's a little more expensive, but
Yes,
we think that it definitely, we were getting throttled down so much by Pinata that it was making our platform look slow when it really wasn't.
if you're able to create, if you're able to, like you just said, in terms of creating the NFT 1,000 in
1,013 seconds.
that's crazy. Like, I just even doing my little baby test, I did on another platform. It took me a while, right? Now I'm a newbie. I don't know what I'm doing and all these things, but I am looking at all this stuff and figuring out like what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. And so that is a major like eyebrow raise to
and there's
me.
a couple features I'd like to point out just before. I don't know what time you want to shut down.
Yeah, we've got about 10 more minutes.
Unlike a lot of these other platforms where you have to actually reach out to the community to get your bounty. So our bounties, when you mint an NFT and add bounties, the creator will be prompted to add those bounties while they're launching the collection.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do mint that NFT that gets the bounty, you're
does it
sent the
automatically.
NFT and you're sent the bounty at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
you're not having to reach out to the community and be like,
Listen,
hey, I got a
that's
bounty.
great.
Can you send it to me? Oh, yeah. What's
Yeah.
your wallet? No, it's
Nope.
sent automatically.
That
Yeah,
is
100%.
great.
I've always
We
believed
do-
in automatic transfers.
And we do have redeem features if you do get a failed mint and you're like, dude, I paid my money, but the mint didn't come through. Somehow, for some reason, it failed. We have an automatic refund feature where the platform will notice that you paid, but you didn't get your NFT. So if you try to remint right away, it'll either give you a free mint so you won't have to pay again, or if you're just like, screw it, I don't want to mint again, it'll realize that you didn't try to mint again. And if you go in your profile, there's a redeem section and it'll send you your money back, but you have to redeem it.
Or it'll automatically send you the NFT and you have to claim it. It'll give you one or the other, because sometimes it'll fail on your end and someone else front runned you and basically got they got the NFT before you. And Mr. Zam can attest to this because he didn't just do it one time in one day. It happened twice. And he was like, Lady Deb, it's not working. It failed. And I'm like, no, it didn't fail.
Yeah, but we also got reward features. We got reward features where the more you use our platform, eventually once you get to 100, you can either redeem those rewards for XRP, or you can redeem those rewards for transaction fee rewards, like transaction reductions. Or let's say you bring a community member in that happens to create a big collection. We also have what's the code called? Where you give somebody the code. Where you give somebody your code.
A promo code.
Oh, you're talking about the referral codes?
Yeah. So we have a referral code. Where if you refer,
wow, what code are you talking about? Just give them your link.
If you bring somebody in that creates a big collection, right? Or you refer somebody, you will make a certain percentage of what they do on our platform.
Will it happen automatically?
Yes.
You'll have to redeem it.
You have to redeem it, but your points come in automatically. And 100 points is $1.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, the more they do, let's say a huge community member comes in and creates a collection, and there's a lot of transactions with them. Everything that person does, you're earning 10%, Lady Dove? 10% of everything they do?
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to go look.
I believe it's 10%.
That's fantastic, guys.
But yeah,
Man,
that's all in.
We're not even through this whole. I mean,
no, we missed so much, and over
That's
time.
Chris kept talking about the chain. No,
I do
I'm
want
blaming it on Chris.
I do want to address this. So folks, Simon had to tap out. He got a terrible leg cramp, like out of the blue, and he
Charlie
said,
horse. Okay.
he said, "I love
knew it
you
was
guys.
something.
I'm sorry." He says, "Peace be with everybody." He'll see you next week. We
Aw.
love you, Simon.
Hope
Sorry
he's
that
okay.
happened. Yeah. I saw it. I just finally looked in the comments. I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't know what happened. I thought he was super excited to ask you guys a question. I didn't know
It
he
sounded
was
like that for a minute, but then it sounded like he was being attacked. So I was like, oh no.
Yeah. I've had those, and you do not want a bad Charlie horse like that. Let's talk about this real quick. NFT staking. What's this about?
Okay. So NFT staking, like, I will give you an example because my pool just ended. Lady bought part 2. I was actually just testing Solana NFTs and making sure that everybody received them, because when we were testing, we really didn't test a whole lot on Solana. So we were doing live testing with just the lady community.
Two people.
And
no. Live testing on the platform was just me and Click.
Well, not on Solana. Is what I'm saying.
After we launched.
Yeah.
After we launched.
Yeah. Right. After we launched, we live tested with Solana. We were like Chris and Click tested a lot. A lot. Like while I was doing spaces, they were having a field day with their bromancing on phone calls all night long and testing. They were just, so I'm like, I'm just gonna let them do their thing and I'm gonna continue doing mine. And well, when we launched, the thing is we didn't really test Solana a whole lot on some aspects. So I was like, okay, let's test it. So I launched a collection, and well, it actually ended up being we minted out. We ended up putting all of the money from the mint into the audits for Lady Chain. So that worked out really well, actually. But we were testing all of the things, like you can see right there where on the screen where it says NFT staking, you earn Boo. Click was actually testing the token earnings on an NFT collection. So like when you launch an NFT collection, you can earn tokens, but you can also earn like Solana or XRP at the moment.
So this is another way that communities can get in touch with each other, where you're bridging your XRP to Solana, and another community is like, all right, well, I'll open a staking pool and give your community our token, kind of like,
Yeah, like you can be like, oh, we'll give your NFT holders X amount or whatever, just to part, like for partnering or whatever.
Kind of like collabs cross-chain.
That's very cool. I mean, you guys have got so many things.
There's also a sniper bot.
I see that.
Nobody uses the
you
sniper
can
bot.
Stone for that. No one. Well, that's a lie. Richie actually uses the sniper bot, and he uses it actually pretty well. The problem is no one launches anything within his range.
I'm gonna let you guys know that if you use the sniper bot, it is part of the egg hunt. So we do have different features. If you just click on certain things, you go use certain products, follow somebody, make a donation, but that one's shut down. Don't make it.
You do have to hold a lady NFT in order to access the sniper bot.
But we do have
that includes the very first collection on XRP Cafe, the Majestic Lady on XRP Cafe, which is done by Ramiro, and then the Resurrection collection on Lady Cafe, or the Lady Bot Part 1 or Part 2 NFTs. That is how you access the sniper.
And what does it cost you to use the sniper bot, or is that just something that you
it's given to the people that hold those NFTs the ability to use it, right?
And then what does it actually mean? What is a sniper
bot? It does
bot?
give you a wallet. So you're going to have to send XRP to the sniper bot's wallet, right? Okay. And that's basically
this is the only place you'll find an internal wallet that you control.
Yeah, okay. And then you can prompt it to snipe a collection that hasn't launched. Say a collection is about to launch.
Oh, you got your eye on one.
You can
input like Kita's.
You can only do 2 snipes per snipe bot, so it's made to where you can't take over the whole collection. You can't snipe the whole collection. You can only
Yeah.
get 2 NFTs.
But
But
it
it's
gets you
for
in there. It gets
projects
your
that are
foot in
coming
the door.
out.
But it gets
Getting
you
ready to
in there first, yes.
Oh, unless somebody else is running the sniper bot, and then you guys are battling for 1, 2, 3, 4,
Then
5.
it's whoever set up the
Yeah.
sniper bot first.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, very cool, guys.
But
What's
no
this-
one else has a sniper bot either. There's no other NFT sniper anywhere on the market.
you
But,
got.
I mean, we also have like what's the lotteries? So if you
Oh,
set up a
you went
lottery,
into the gaming. She was going to
Yeah.
community, and you went into gaming.
well, I'm just trying to like talk about the features that are cool before we got 10 minutes.
Well, we
So,
got
I mean,
5 minutes actually.
We got 5 minutes.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes. Well,
But it's okay, Chris, because we'll just pop over to
to
the
the
X
space.
space after you eat dinner.
Yes, absolutely. What is the other? What is the other one that?
What he was talking about is okay. Go to more.
Okay, go back here. Go to more. More. There we go.
And you're gonna scroll down a little bit, and you see, right there. Oh, too far. Okay, NFT lottery is what he was talking about, but it's the games and contests.
Oh, did I do the?
Nope, you're in there. You're in mint
okay.
lottery.
Oh,
You're
mint,
good. You're
okay.
good. You're good.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, it's the mint lottery and the mint contest. So the lottery will basically randomly pick a person. So say you set up the lottery for your collection, right? And you're like, all right, I'm gonna put 20 XRP in the lottery. So throughout your mint of, let's just say 2 days, right? At the end of that 2 days, our platform will randomly pick somebody that has minted out your collection, and it'll send them those 20 XRP. Now the contest is based on the most people that have minted out that NFT in that given time. So you can make it 5, 10, 20, 100 XRP will be the reward. But on the contest, it's who minted the most in that given time frame will be given that XRP once that contest is over. And
That
it can
would be
be
shown probably. Then.
it'll be anywhere from a day to a week, a month. I mean, it's up to the person making the lottery, making the contest for his collection.
Very cool.
Or her.
Or her.
Don't blame
And
me.
everything is
Or her.
automated. You don't have to wait for the person to send you the money. Everything that is sent out
Automatically.
from our platform
Yes,
is
all
automated.
prizes are 100% automatic.
This is what I love, that you're incorporating these things to happen automatically, so that when people are on spaces, they're making these promises, they're saying these things, you get one, you got to wait, and whatever. This kind of takes that completely out of their hand, and they don't have to worry about it. They've already put their money where their mouth is. They've already put the bounties in. They've already done all these things. And then boom, it truly is. People can believe this, that it is random. That it's random. They minted it, they got it, they won the bounty, they won it, it's done.
And we did test out the bounties a lot, and then in the back end, but Java was the first one to like really put a lot of bounties. He put like 5 in the NFT collection, and it went flawlessly.
So here's another caveat. So Click and Lady Dev have the bot LLC, right?
Yes, Lady Bot LLC.
That's in 2,800, 2,000 something communities. And in any given community, you can
the buy bot.
Yeah.
Our buy bot's in over 3,000 communities.
So 3,000 communities, right? And in any given community, you can have anywhere from 5 people to a couple thousand people, right? Well, you can pay for trending on our platform, and that will get your NFT in over 3,000 communities throughout all of Telegram. Trending that NFT.
It'll pop up as like a mini message though. It doesn't spam the groups with like their mints.
No,
so don't think it spams groups, but they do get a notification.
Yeah,
yes.
So how do
you see the little buy bot in Telegram of Lady, so we can do our trending to over 3,000 communities and trend your NFT.
Let me ask you this right now, because this is the first thing that pops in my head. Do I have to go to these other things to do it, or whatever the lady is doing? Can I go here?
Go to any collection that you like right now. just any collection that you like. Because
Uh,
the way we did it is we made it to where even investors can choose it. Scroll down. It should be there. Hold on. Go down. Oh, maybe it's not on yours, but maybe
'cause
not.
I'm not
Click.
logged.
Maybe
You
because
might be on.
her wallet's not connected.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's not because the wallet. Anyway, with your wallet connected, it will show. It'll say buy trending, and what it is it'll pop up, and it's $30 for 24 hours, and this price will not change.
Oh, it says boost trending. Is
There
that
you go, right
There
there.
it is.
$30, 24 hours. That's it.
And that'll send that NFT to over 3,000 communities with who knows
Yes.
how many people in each community. You can have
Right.
hundreds of thousands. You can have 50.
So
Right.
it gets announced in 2 different Telegram channels,
And it's
but
in
then-
our trending channels. Yes.
and then
Yeah, every-
then all the other communities.
Everybody
Correct.
I
uses
would put
Ladybot
that.
will
I,
see that.
personally, I would throw that in that verbiage in there that it's 3,000, however many other communities that it would get exposed to.
Millions of people.
That's very cool, guys. Pin your collection at the top of LadyCafe for 24 hours. Yeah,
But you
very
can also
fair.
buy advertising where it comes up at the top of the cafe.
I
and
saw
and
I
all
saw
the
that
things.
too.
Yeah, like
So,
the advertise. It comes up
advertise
as like an
here.
ad, all the things. It pops up as a little square, like a kind of like similar to Deck Screener. It pop up as like a little rectangular banner. It'll pop up. It'll tell you exactly the collection. You can tap it, go straight directly to it.
It's $100 to do it. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think yes. I believe
think-
it's $100.
Yeah. And how
Yes,
long was
$100
that?
US. It'll be $100 no matter what. 24 hours.
Oh, for 24 hours. Okay.
But that is an ad on every single page on all the cafe. So keep that in mind. When you click on individual links, you're still going to see your banner up there.
How this is scrolling across or
No, that is just
Oh.
the top 10. So
Okay.
like that is just like what the top 10 is. Like you're going to see like the live scrolling across right there.
Okay,
And
you
those
go.
are just the live and the minted. And then the top 10 is going to be like the truly top 10 minted.
Because
there's no
Mr. Zan-
banner ads right now.
Oh my God, we gotta go. This is terrible. This is so great, you guys. Honestly,
I think we're going to have to do a
They
part
really
2.
got through half.
I mean, I'm telling you, this has been a fantastic. Yes, Brad Kindle Killer. Simon has a Charlie horse. We love him. I'm saying a little prayer for him because that really is awful to have.
That
a
is
Charlie
terrible. I had one yesterday and I
Horse.
could not move my leg.
Guys, you got to go to ladycafe.io. I am ashamed to say I've known about this. I've looked briefly. I've never dove into it. Now I want to connect my wallet and really explore even deeper. Congratulations. It's beautiful. It's created by a lady. Got the male coder, but whatever. It's created with a lady's vision.
And just know,
love the
if
pink.
you guys are beta testing LadyChain, this will be the first NFT platform on LadyChain.
It will be the only NFT platform on LadyChain.
Until somebody
Until
else
someone
makes
else builds someone.
Huh?
But I don't think
How
anybody
long is
else
that
can
going to
build
take?
one. I don't know.
Forever.
Forever and
Ever,
ever.
ever.
So guys, I don't really have super time. I do. I'm gonna share this real quick. Because
Don't forget Cancun.
I gotta talk about Cancun for a half a second. I'm going to share. Hopefully, let's make sure it shares the audio. Unless I had this. Nope, it's good. It's good. It's good. And here we go. Got it. Here we go. Hopefully, we hear it.
Welcome to the future of communication at XRPL Cancun.
At the beach bar, connect instantly with fellow community members, share photos, and stay updated. Coordinate meetups and receive real-time notifications right by the crystal blue plunge pool. Experience seamless blockchain-secured messaging across the entire event. Get your tickets on xrplcancun.com.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't want that to happen. I do want to let everybody know This is XRPL Cancun 2026, a digital event you cannot afford to miss. 5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive, August 10th through the 6th, or 6th through the 10th. If you want more information, reach out. We are looking forward to seeing everybody there. Guys, this has been a fantastic conversation. I hope everybody joins us in the after space. Thank you. Have a good rest of the night. We'll see you, in the after dark space.
Welcome and hello. Let's chat about the things that we'd like to know. With Simon and Melissa, you feel right at home. Talking crypto, maybe you should just dip your toes. You laugh and you love where the community grows. On the Dipito Show.